Alright, racists, let's talk about your unhealthy obsession with the orange man. This isn't about Trump. This is about the racist American nervous system. Wired by paranoia, flooded with humiliation, fed a diet of exceptionalism it never digested. Racist America is not mentally stable. You need to stop pretending that this is strictly political behavior. This is a psycho-spiritual addiction. To control, to fantasy, to the illusion of infallibility. They don't believe Trump. They need him. They need his lies the way a klepto needs to keep stealing, to numb the scream of a reality they can't compete in without the cheat codes. Trump is the fantasy dad they never had. They crave his approval even as he spits on them and tells them to shut up. It's not politics. It's elective infantilization. They know he lies. They know he's weak. They know the Epstein logs aren't just smoke. The truth would mean that the mirror shatters, and they can't survive that. So they choose delusion over dignity. They'll burn their daughters, their pensions, their grip on reality before they admit, I was wrong about my God. The obsession with the Trump family isn't just cult behavior. It's neurological compensation. When you've been taught that you're superior but you live like a failure, you latch on to symbols of success that you didn't earn. The gold buildings, the blonde daughter, smug sons with dead eyes. They aren't respected. They're fetishized. Because they represent the only thing that the Trump base respects. Power without merit. They worship Trump because he is what they wish they were. Unqualified, unaccountable, and untouchable. This isn't about left versus right. This is about a diseased devotion to a fantasy that was always hollow. The Epstein files? They shook your cult, not because they proved guilt, but because they exposed your desperation. You were never the heroes. You were never the rebels. You were always a believer in a lie that required someone else's silence. Now that it's cracking, you'd rather implode than evolve. That's not ideology, that's a sickness. And your God is dying. Do you go with him? Or do you finally feel the pain that you've outsourced for generations?